And we got a long countdown tonight.
30
30
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, I thought it was 10-9. It used to be 10-9-8.
I could have went and peed.
All right, welcome to All Take the Over podcast with the SEMO 6. We got Kenny D in the house. What's up, Kenny?
Man, just waiting for Friday night.
Friday night. Eddie, we almost won rule. What's up, Eddie?
What's going on?
Hey, I don't know it, brother. Got the Raging Cajun, who's surprised a lot of people this week with them picks. What's up, Johnny Grissom?
What's up?
How are you tonight, buddy?
I'm good.
He's all smiles, guys. He got smiles, a man, a few words right there.
It's all business.
We
All
got
business.
JB Kiffin. Choo, choo. What up, JB Kiffin?
He getting derailed. He been getting derailed.
Hey, that's why I asked. That's why I asked about names earlier because I wanted Doug to see my name this week. But man, I'm doing good up here. I'm just
Oh, it's so
ready.
little. I just now seeing it.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm
Got
just
like a trophy, ain't it, Doug?
I'm just getting ready for this weekend, the most exciting college football atmosphere in the country, the whiteout, and we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. But other than that, my 8th grade team is still undefeated. We wrapped up another game tonight, won 42-6. 7th grade, we're undefeated also, but they didn't have a 7th grade team, so they were off tonight. And 4-0, I think. 8th grade's 5-0, 7th grade's 4-0. So doing good.
Man, that's great, man. And big games are on schedule this week, as you were just elaborating on one of them, man. A whiteout, and it's not even going to be snow on the ground, is there, Josh?
No, sir. I'm tell you what, there's no atmosphere like a Penn State atmosphere. If you don't believe me, look up Penn State, Michigan. It's so loud.
Yeah.
I was actually at that game. It was so loud that Michigan had to call a timeout on the first play of the game.
Hey,
First
I read.
play.
JV,
I was doing a little research on the whiteout games, and I read that, man. Go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah.
is the game at noon? Asking for a friend.
It is not. It is not.
Prime time.
We are prime time, brother.
I'm just
But it is on NBC
as
this
it
week
should
and not
be.
Fox.
Yes, sir. I agree.
right. I agree.
Doug,
I mean,
how you doing, buddy?
it is
Man,
Fox.
I'm good. But he talking about that. I'm sure that is a great atmosphere and very loud. Have you ever caused an earthquake? Because we have. LSU's the atmosphere, baby. It is wild down there. You get LSU, Alabama against which should be one of our 3 every year opponents. I'm upset about our 3 every year opponents, but
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too later on.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But I'd love to go up there at Happy Valley and see a game.
Oh, it's
Me
awesome,
too.
man. I would love to have you guys up here for that.
We need to all
Seriously.
travel up there
I
next
would
year
love
to
it.
the whiteout.
Yeah.
That should
Do a
that should
live
be
show.
part of our podcast as we go to each one of our team's places. Honestly, that's what we
Oh,
should
we
do.
can do that. We
It
can make
won't
that
work
happen.
out.
Broadcast
We were
live.
supposed to go to Vegas last year. We never went.
Well, I had a free place to stay too.
Hey,
Yeah,
we got to
free
start
flight.
hitting some of these
Good thing.
bets, and then we can make it happen.
Hey, let Ahmad Hardy win the Heisman. I know where we're going.
That's right. I do too, baby. All right, guys, let's get into a little bit of last week, man. We've seen some games. We've seen LSU put up 56 points. We've seen Miami get a win over Florida. We've seen Oregon beat the Beavers in a rivalry game. Florida State put up 66.
all we
Texas put a beat down on Sam Houston, and Texas even did a little flex. Oh, Arch got on there. And then Illinois shit the bed as Indiana put it on them 63-10. We've seen Oklahoma and Auburn in a bad officiating game. Oklahoma prevails in that one 24-17. Oklahoma got some bad news later on this week as Mateer is going to have a little surgery on his throwing hand, and his thumb, I do believe, is broke. Broke that in the first quarter, but continued to play. So as someone says, Gus Freeze can't even beat a quarterback with a broke thumb. Ain't that pitiful? Ole Miss scored 45 and beat Tulane. Tennessee beat UAB. Texas Tech put it on Utah 34-10. We've seen Georgia Tech over Temple. Vanderbilt, guys, they put a 70 spot up on Georgia State. And then Michigan squeaked by Eddie's almost won Nebraska Cornhuskers there. And then my Mizzou Tigers took one 29-20 over South Carolina. Notre Dame put up 56 against Purdue. And then USC beat Michigan State. Kenny, we'll start with you. Your biggest surprise from the week?
Well, LSU doubled their point total in one game. That's impressive.
Eddie, what you got, buddy?
Nothing really.
Man, the Illinois-Indiana game, I wasn't shocked Indiana won, but boy, not like that. And their head coach saying at halftime, we need to score more points, up 45-3 or whatever.
Johnny, you got a biggest surprise of the week?
Not really, just LSU. I mean, you can't really say much, but I mean, they didn't play nobody. Play against a school, don't win against big schools. I mean, no surprise scoring that much. And Illinois, whew,
Oh shit!
Damn.
that was a blowout. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
And
Mark,
I
you left
thought
one out.
Tulane was going to play a little better, but I don't know what happened to them.
You left one out there, Marky.
What's that, buddy?
Eddie's second favorite school donking it off against the Tigers. Fumble on the 5-yard line to go win the game, and you fumble.
Mhm.
Man, that was beautiful.
That's 2 weeks in a row on the final drive that could have won it. They've tossed it up.
I was watching
I
a
was with
podcast
all
earlier, and they're
Hawk
talking about how
fans.
they're just
Man.
how they are just shot, man. So he's talking about Arkansas. My biggest surprise of the week is Illinois just shitting the bed, man. They just didn't show up for that game. JB, what you got?
Man, I mean, we said it. My two biggest surprises is Ole Miss quarterback Chambliss stepping in. He led Ole Miss to, victory there. But man, hey, Texas Tech beating Utah. I mean, that's a big upset in college football. Texas Tech being unranked and Utah being what, number 16, I think they were.
Utah was
losing-
16. Texas Tech was 17.
Were they 17?
Yeah, they were right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was thinking somebody else. But anyway, I mean, that right there shouldn't have been that much.
Touchdown dog on the road.
Yep. So to win, what was it, 34-10? That's a big upset in my opinion.
Rookie, what you got, man?
Yeah, that surprised me there being at Utah for sure. And the Indiana, I'm not surprised Indiana won, but the way they won, wow, that's surprised. That Cignetti's got that school and that team going to places they've never been. But we all know he sucks because he's never won the big one. And if you ain't never won the big one, you know you suck. There's a lot of coaches out there that suck.
I think this
There's
is
a
shout out
whole
for what we're
every
talking
one of
about
our
right
team's
there, ain't it?
coaches. Every one of our team's coaches suck because
Okay,
never
okay.
won the
I've
big
been saying that since I got on the show.
Hey, I was
But-
going to say, write that down. Okay.
Yeah, but what really impressed me was that first half defense Whit Weeks played, man. Did y'all see him in that first half? He was all over the field.
First half, was he, Doug?
I didn't think he was, but he was out there making plays like crazy, man. It was amazing.
Hey, what about his new girlfriend come out this week, Doug?
Yeah,
Influencer. He
the-
plays
the-
football?
we ain't even got on the field yet, and the LSU defense has already scored against Ole Miss.
Hey, and I think Kiffin said take the over too, didn't he?
Yeah. And one more thing that really shocked me, and it just continues to, and it's not just my coach, it's a lot of coaches. Coach Rule there. You drive down the field, the first drive of the game, you get to the 7-yard line, 4th and 2. Take the dadgum 3 points, man. It's the first drive of the game. Put some points on the board. No, I'm going to go for it. 4th and 2, man. I want the touchdown. You got nothing. You ended up losing by 3. A lot of these coaches did it, and they'll never learn, I guess. And mine does it a lot too. But it's not just mine. It's a lot of them.
Yeah,
And
I know,
on the
Dan
Nebraska-
Campbell for the Detroit Lions does it all the time.
Well,
The
that's
very
different.
next drive, we missed a field goal.
Yeah, but that was a field goal
That
from
was a chip shot. Yeah.
24 yards out. Yeah, that
Yep.
was an extra point basically for 3 points.
All right, there's a comment there by my buddy, my broadcast partner there, Charlie Duckworth. The fraudulent LSU Tigers will be dominated by Trinidad Chambers. We all know this. Charlie, you are correct, man. You stick around for them picks, and we'll have some surprises for you.
Put your money where your mouth is, Charlie. That's all I can say, because you're going to come up broke after the week.
Sherman says, wake up, Johnny. Talking about covering the spread, as he was talking about the, I guess, Eddie's game there. I think 3 was the spread, wasn't it? 3.5?
Yep.
3.5.
Yeah. All right,
Always,
guys, now. Go ahead, Kenny.
always the hook.
That's right. All right, now we're going to talk about thoughts on the SEC's 3 annual opponents. Guys, I'm disappointed they got rid of South Carolina and Missouri. That is my disappointment, but we all know there's going to still be 6 more SEC games. But as far as taking a trophy game away in the Mayor's Cup, really disappointed in that, man. And they throw us right back into the Big 12 mix. So that's my disappointment. Kenny?
I mean, you know my stance on the entire SEC. I could care less if they ever played who they play. I don't care. It doesn't make me no difference.
He's an ACC guy. That's real.
Go to the Big Ten guy there.
Ditto.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck either.
Ditto.
Johnny Grisham's an LSU guy. Oh, I'm sure he's got a little insight.
Shit, man. Those games, man, like you say, man, taking those trophies away, man, they've been doing it for so long. I mean, I don't understand it, man.
Hey, did they bring back LSU in Arkansas, though?
Yeah,
no,
we got
that used to be the boot.
We've played every
trophy or
year.
something.
We've played every year anyway, LSU, Arkansas. But yeah, that's one of our 3.
Gotcha. JB? He Big Ten anyway. He don't give a fuck. Can't read it.
I'm
Can't read
up.
it.
What Kenny said.
Yeah.
Fuck the SEC. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn SEC.
Hey, we got a divided house at least. Doug?
I'm upset. I'm upset they took the LSU Alabama game. We should play them every year. That should have been one of our 3. So we end up with, who is it? Ole Miss, Arkansas, and Texas A&M. They took away the Florida. We had Florida as the, when it was SEC East West, that you had one common opponent out of the opposite division, which the East for us, and it was Florida every year. That was a homecoming game a lot of times. So they took away Florida. They took away Alabama. I'd rather have Florida, Alabama, and who cares about the other one? But, it could be Ole Miss. That's fine. But we need the Alabama rivalry to stay.
They still have the golden boot then.
Yeah. Well, they kept that.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't mess with is when you play rivals and you have like a in-season trophy at stake or whatever.
The Mayor's Cup.
You can't mess with those.
Yeah.
But that's that. I mean, that is good because that's a guaranteed win every year for us. So that's okay. But I would rather have Alabama, Florida, because that's rivalry, man. That's rivalry right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tennessee got the best out of everybody. They got fucking Kentucky and Vanderbilt. And who else did they get?
Alabama.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to talk about the coaching fires in 2025. Started off the year, UCLA fired Deshaun Foster. He went 5-10. Then Virginia Tech fired Brent Pry at 16-24. And then just yesterday, I believe it was, as Oklahoma State's Mike Gundy got let go. Gundy has spent 30-plus years with Oklahoma State. 21 as their head coach, guys. And I just think it's total disrespect the way they let him go, man. I get it. The times have caught up with him with the NIL and the portal and stuff like that. But I just don't see that they should have let him go this early in the season. Maybe it should have did it after the season, or they should have never brought him back. I don't know. Just my personal thoughts on that, man. And Oklahoma State will be a good job. I believe that somebody, Boone Pickens, got some money out there, so could be a great job for somebody. Kenny D.
I agree with you. I mean, schools like that, you don't fire somebody in midseason. UCLA, it doesn't matter. Virginia Tech, not going to compete. Oklahoma State can still compete in the Big 12. You just don't do that midseason. And you have to ask yourself, if you're firing him, what are you replacing him with? What's so much better that you're replacing him with, and why do it right now?
Right.
And
Right.
21 years, you let him go on his own. After the season's over, you just say, hey, just tell him you're going to step down, walk away with your dignity, and just move on. We're still going to pay you your $15 million.
That's right.
Right. Exactly. I mean, what are they expecting from Oklahoma State this year? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to win the national
at least
championship.
to be competitive. Don't lose to Army, man. Stuff like
Tulsa.
that. Yeah.
Tulsa at
but-
home.
You got to at least be competitive. Put a competitive product on the field, or something. And I mean, Oklahoma State's not expecting you to get in the playoffs or this or that, but at least be. He's a man, though. He's going to be all right. He's a grown man, grown ass
He's a
man.
man. He's
And
40.
he's a man, and
He's
he'll be all
40
right.
plus now, 40
But
plus.
50.
And 21 years,
50 now.
21 years, he ain't never won squat. He's never won the big one. So as we all know, you suck.
He's sucking on $15 million right now.
Yes, he is.
Never won the big one. You suck.
He
Ed
he's, he
Orgeron won the big one, and he's sucking on about $12 million.
He's starting to get broke because he lost his court battle. The wife kept half.
Eddie's still, his coach still getting paid by Carolina, ain't they?
Matt Rule, yeah, he's on that lane.
$8 million a year for like 2 more years.
That's that
Hey,
lane.
you got any thoughts?
I thought it was pretty shitty. They asked the AD, did you offer to let them resign or anything? They said, no, we just fired them. So they didn't even give the man an option to go
Damn.
out how he wanted.
It's sad that you give that much of your life. Like Sherman just commented, he went 170 and 90. I mean, it is his first home loss to Tulsa since 1951, but I don't care. The man worked his ass off and built a program at Oklahoma State.
It's a business, man.
Well,
it's a
he's
business.
58.
And we're all
28 years old, 35 years.
we're
Like Josh
as a
said, what
player
do you
and
have?
coach.
What do you have that's better than him out there right now?
we're a what have you done for me lately society.
You're right.
Man,
You're
man, we're a 30 minutes an hour. We got the crime solved and everything else. We want it done. We want it done right now.
Yeah.
Well, but
Johnny, you got anything?
Mark, the problem is all these idiots posting up that we'll go get Saban. No, you won't.
Saban ain't leaving that. The time's passed him by too, buddy. And he knows
Hey.
it. That's why he got
He's
out.
perfectly happy sitting next to Pat McAfee,
Hey.
making $10 million. He ain't worried about
How
it.
would-
Laughing his ass off, making a great ton of money.
how would
And he don't-
Gundy look in purple and gold? Because he'll be LSU's next coach.
He won't. He won't. He may be in the stands. Yeah, he sit up there by me, watch the game with me. I'll hand him some beads,
Y'all
purple
gonna
and
let
gold
Johnny
beads.
talk tonight, man?
No, I mean, go ahead, man. Like, hey, that record, 170, 90 losses, that's not too bad. Plus, he even played for the school back in the day. I think he was a quarterback
Yeah.
or something. I mean,
That
he
ain't
was.
bad. That ain't bad, Johnny says. And if our coach goes 10-3, you suck.
our coach
That's
is soft.
LSU, though. He's not Oklahoma
Hey,
State.
our coach is soft.
You go 10-3, and our coach still suck.
Hey, Johnny.
So he's soft. He's too soft.
Hey,
Yeah,
Johnny.
but Gundy ain't. He's tough. He's a
Hey,
man. He
Johnny, I
stands
was
up
just-
for his
He
kids.
knows football.
He
you know.
stands
Hey.
up for his. All I know, he showed Tulsa that.
Hey,
he
Johnny.
knows
I was
football.
just reading the comments, and Sherm said you need to wake up.
I'm good. That's the way. Hey, it's just the way I look, man.
Beautiful.
All right, guys. So, who will be the next coach fired? I believe it will be Sam Pittman at Arkansas. Is coming as soon as 2 weeks. Kenny D.
I think you gave it 7 days too many, because if Notre Dame embarrasses them at home, he was lucky to get back across the bridge. I don't think he gets back to his office. It'll be worse than Lane Kiffin getting fired on the tarmac if he loses big Saturday.
I'm going with Billy Napier in Florida.
You might be right. Look,
Yeah,
so
they do have an
not-
off week. They do have an off week, so that's gonna
fire
buy him
you
a
off
little
week?
time.
That's
No,
kind of
I
like
think
Penn State moving down the polls in their off week.
I think after they go 1-4 against Texas, that they may drop the hammer.
So look, I'm
The
glad you
fans-
brought up his name because they have a Facebook page. The name of it is Fire Billy Napier, and they are all over that man.
I follow.
Even against Long Island, the game we went to, to start the year in the swamp, the fans all around, I'm listening to them. I'm just sitting there watching, and they're blowing. Of course, it's Long Island, but the fans do not like him. The ones around me, anyway, none of them. You could hear them. Hey, what kind of play call was that? That guy, man, we got to get rid of him. We got to do something. I'm like, yeah, the sentiment's bad down there for him. So.
Sherman says Gundy to Arkansas could happen.
Yeah. I got a name for you. Next coach to be fired. He's a Super Bowl champion. He was told by his coach, just let the defense do the job. We don't need you to do anything except as best you can. Now I'm talking about Trent Dilfer at UAB. He ain't did shit since he went to UAB. I don't think he's won 10 games yet, and he's been there for a few years. So
he's too busy
taking
taking pictures of the opposing team's stadium with his cell phone during the game.
Right. And if I'm going to stay in the Big Ten, I'm going to say Luke Fickell at Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's on the hot seat too.
Yep.
Katie, what you got?
Man, if I'm putting money, I'm saying Pittman this weekend.
Hey, you get on FanDuel and see if that's there, Eddie?
Let's see if that spread. Let's see what that
What's the
spread
odds?
is there.
What's the odds on that one?
It's going to be
I would say
it'll be minus money, I'm sure.
minus 5 days.
Yep.
Well, no, hey, don't forget the hook.
5.5.
Oh, 5.5.
Yeah.
That's that half a day on Saturday when he's getting his ass whooped.
Depends on what time.
Johnny, you got anything, buddy?
It might be the Bill for new North Carolina coach. Who knows?
Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Too much
money. He learned a little different, ain't he? Yeah.
He's not. He got that young pussy on his mind, I guess. He's not thinking about football.
He got that right, buddy. He's learned that the NFL and NCAA is a little bit different, ain't it?
Yeah, it's different.
Right now, we're going to move on and talk about the new top 25 guys, and it just keeps getting outrageous every week, guys. We got somebody in here that, in my opinion, and I think all of our opinions, that don't belong. Same way this week. We do have two more teams that are coming into the top 25 this week for the first time, and that's number 25, BYU at 3-0, TCU at 3-0. Illinois dropped 14 spots to number 23 after they didn't show up to Indiana. Notre Dame still somehow is in the top 25 at number 22. They're 1-2 on the year. Number 21 is USC at 4-0. Missouri at 4-0 at number 20. Kenny D, your thoughts on 20 through 25?
Well, JB and Coach Rule and I have been on TCU's bandwagon from the get-go. I still think that's too low. About time they've been ranked. I think they should have been ranked a long time ago. The Golden Helmet and $40 million has them at 22. That's in the discussion. Missouri with the best running back in the country at 20 is still too low.
That's best team in the SEC.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Did I not say?
Sleep on Missouri. Don't sleep on Missouri.
Hey, listen. Did Mark kick him off for a minute because he's already starting his shit? Hey, did I not say? Look at Doug. Did I not say a couple weeks ago when they cracked the top 25, it won't take them long until they start moving up? And look at this.
Still haven't played a road game.
They don't until mid-October.
Mid-October. October 18th when we hit the road.
That's my birthday, baby.
Mhm.
Woohoo! Eddie?
Golden Helmets win 1 and 2, move up 2 spots. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Johnny Grissom, you got anything, buddy?
Not much. It's going to change next week. I mean, it's going to be different next week. I mean, I don't got much to say about it.
No. JB?
Yeah. Now
I
just
guess you already said it. Yeah.
Mizzou climbing. Notre Dame shouldn't be involved. It's ridiculous, and TCU. That's another team that's going to start climbing too. So
I think Illinois should be out too. What do you think?
They
You-
will be. They
Oh,
will be
absolutely.
next week.
You get
They'll
beat
be.
up, should be.
They'll be out
Absolutely.
next week.
there's no doubt they should be out. Yep.
They will be next week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. USC. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be out.
Doug, you got anything else?
That's all. Just it. Don't worry about Illinois. You won't see them next week.
Right. So we're gonna go 19 through 10, guys. Michigan at number 19 at 3-1. Vanderbilt, the Commodores are 4-0 as they look to keep going and moving on up the ladder in the SEC, guys. They already moved up 2 spots. Alabama at number 17 at 2-1. Georgia Tech at 4-0, guys, at number 16. They moved up 2 spots. Tennessee stays pat. They are 3-1 at number 15. Iowa State, the Cyclones, with a big game this weekend. They are 4-0, and they moved down 2 spots, guys. So they're not the only team that moves down on their off week. Josh, Penn State is not. Ole Miss stays pat. They're 4-0 at number 13. Texas Tech, the big mover, at 5 spots. They go 4-0. Indiana moves up 8 spots, guys. They are number 11. And the Texas Longhorns keep falling. They fell 2 spots with a big win over Kent State at 3-1. Kenny D, tell us your thoughts on 10 through 19.
Alabama better enjoy their ranking because after this Saturday, that's probably going to be heading. That red arrow is going to be heading down further.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: if they do lose, how far they fall?
They do not fall out of the top 25, but they will stay.
There you go. There you go.
Which,
Right.
by the way, is good because that still gives my guys a quality win that nobody else has. So I'm good with that.
And it gives my team a quality opponent for the next week after the bye week.
As we said at the pre-show, Texas Tech absolutely just put a whooping on Utah. Impressive. Texas, the enigma. I can't figure that out, but I mean, I guess you got to put somebody there.
What do you think about Arch flexing on Kent State?
You hadn't been able to flex your first month of the season, and you got to do something, right? I mean,
That's right.
Warby Parker wants their $450,000 back. They're suing him.
Eddie, what you got, buddy?
Man, I've been on the Texas Tech NIL bandwagon all year. The only ranked opponent they have left is number 25, BYU. They can make a legit run at that playoff. Big 12's weak.
You're true. That's a true statement there. Johnny
They
Grissom,
don't play Iowa State, huh?
No, not unless it's a
No.
championship game.
they play in a championship game, probably.
Oh man, it's just Vandy, man. They look. I'm surprised. I mean, they're up there. You know,
Yeah, they look good.
that's mine.
Pavia, man, he's a hell of a ball player, man. JB,
Talk
what you got?
shit, backs up.
Yeah. I'm just going to back up what Kenny said that, another loss for Bama, they're going to be dropping off quicker than Jimmy Kimmel's show. So,
He's back, though.
yeah, but he ain't on air.
In limited networks.
Yeah.
He is. Hey,
Hey.
he's like the new PBS channel.
He's getting it streamed as much as our show is. I bet our show has better
I
ratings.
would say we got more viewers than he does right now.
Damn right.
Well, if you take the state of California out.
Well,
There you go.
me with the rankings there that you just read off, I don't really know how good Texas is. yet. We can't tell to have them at 10. It's because they started so high. Well, they started at
That's
1, I
right.
think, or 2, somewhere up
Yeah.
there. But they haven't done anything to really show us.
Started at 1,
We'll
okay.
see. We'll see coming up. And I was glad Indiana shot up there, and they should have. That was very impressive, and that coach has got them play. I mean, they made the playoffs last year. Indiana, come on, this guy, he got them right back looking pretty good this year. Like you said, Alabama, don't know how. They scored a lot of points there, and everybody thought, okay, they righted the ship, but they beat Wisconsin, and you see what Maryland did to Wisconsin. So you know how kind of like our deal with Clemson. It don't look too good now. Maryland destroys Wisconsin, so you can't say that was great for Alabama. We're gonna find out when they play Georgia, and I think that's at Georgia. But yeah, it's gonna be shook up a little more next week. I'm looking forward to
Oh
this
yeah, it's gonna be
weekend.
a lot of shaking up going on. This is probably one of the best weeks of college football, man. All right, so number 9, Texas A&M. They are 3-0. They moved up one spot. Florida State fell, Kenny. So on their bye week, that cost them too, as they are 3-0. They fell one spot to number 8. Oklahoma moves up 4 spots to number 7. They're 4-0, but they might be in a little bit of trouble without Mateer. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Oregon's at 6. Oregon has a big game against the Nittany Lions this weekend. Oregon is 4-0. Georgia Bulldogs stay at number 5 at 3-0. They got a big game as well. LSU Tigers fall one spot. They're at number 4 at 4-0. Penn State falls a spot as they move to 3-0. Miami moves up 2 spots to the new number 2 team in the nation. Of course, the Ohio State Buckeyes still number 1. Kenny D?
I've said it since we got ranked. We're not the 8th ranked team in the country. I openly admit that. I think Oklahoma will probably falter a little bit without Mateer. I mean, he's the Heisman front runner. Man, to be honest with you, I would have no qualms if they put Miami as number 1 team in the country right now.
Go ahead, Eddie D.
Well, I'm gonna correct Kenny on one thing. The voting favorite right now is Mendoza out of Indiana. After last
Correct.
week, he jumped to like plus 450. And
Yep.
Josh, you lied to us also. You said Penn State would fall to 5. They didn't mistreat them as bad as we thought. But in
They
the
still
end, this
fail.
is all going to sort itself out over the next 3 weeks.
Yep. Hell, after this week, maybe.
Yeah.
Will.
I'm gonna just say, Doug's gonna like me for this one. I don't see why LSU's ranked in the top 5. They haven't played nobody. They haven't beat nobody. I don't understand why they're ranked so high.
Well,
They
you
haven't
got a
shown
chance
me
this
much.
weekend.
Yeah, but
That's
JB
13.
took his screen off. Got all his Cardinal stuff. JB?
That's right. Well, I was trying to do stuff earlier and I couldn't do
Tony
it
La
because
Russa back there.
Oh, that's all.
Oh,
That's
Tony La
autograph. Tony. That's autograph. Tony La
Yeah,
Russa, too.
see?
Yes,
You
sir.
got that baby
Yeah.
framed up, don't you?
Man, yeah, freaking Tony Russa. But, hey, anyway, like I said, Penn State was going to drop. I knew that was going to happen because it always happens when it's a bye week. And I'm totally okay with that. Absolutely. This weekend is going to be the test to see how good Penn State's going to be. So after this weekend, then I will talk more about Penn State, but still, job's not finished, as Kobe Bryant once said. And then outside of that, I'll eat crow in a heartbeat. I said Miami was overrated going into the season. They're showing they're for real, dude. Miami is playing some damn good ball, so I'll definitely take my words back on that. But that's really all I got for the top 5-ish right now.
Dougie?
Yeah. Well, Johnny can say this, that. I don't know. He don't know me after all this time. I'm fine. You could put Georgia ahead of us. You could put Oregon. They both look better. You could drop us to 8, 9, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter right now because it's all gonna play itself out. We haven't looked like the number 4 team. Sure haven't. We haven't looked like a playoff team actually so far this year.
Playoff. Playoffs.
Yeah, but it's going to play itself out. You're going to get on the field. Your kids going to make plays and win, or they're not going to make plays. They're going to lose. So we've got a lot of games ahead of us, and I think, like I said, I think really Oregon, Georgia should be ahead of us, and the other ones, Miami jumping to 2. I guess that's all right. They do have some good wins. I'm still not sold on them. They're going to probably end up making the playoffs. I don't see them making much noise. But I don't think they're a complete enough team. But yeah, I don't have any complaints
I don't
about
know. Carson Beck's looked good, man, in the game. I think the real Carson Beck is back, in my opinion. All right, so before we get on with our picks, let's talk about last week's scores, and let's go to our Mr. Scorekeeper, Eddie. We almost won rule.
And last week, Mark came back down to earth, but we'll get to him in a minute.
Oh,
I went from top dog to crybaby face, back to top dog with
man.
18 last week.
18.
Johnny right behind me at 16, Doug at 15,
Woo!
Josh came in at 11, Kenny with 10, and crybaby Manley.
Right, baby
Big
face.
8.
Weiss didn't pick him this week. He picked his own.
But I told
That's what we said.
You better holler at her again.
he
Hey.
knows my picks.
Can I make a quick statement, Johnny? I may not catch you in 3 more weeks, like I said.
Oh
for
no no
last
no no
week.
no! You
But
no, you,
but I'm going to catch a couple others. I'm
You
going
said
to catch a
week.
couple. I may not catch Johnny if he keeps picking like he is. He's doing a good job. But I will catch 1 or 2.
I don't see it.
Well,
What's
we'll
those wrong?
segue into our totals for that.
Let's talk about the over
We now have a
totals, though.
tie at top. Mark and Johnny at 57 apiece. I'm right behind them with 56. Josh has 53. Kenny at 48. And Mr. Consistent, Doug Edwards, and last
Nope.
again.
Hey, never a crybaby face though. That's 2 behind Kenny. I'll pass him next week. I'm only 7 behind
Eddie,
Josh. If
what's
my adding is correct, I'm only 7 behind Josh. I'll catch him probably this week, maybe next.
Well, I know one game you're going to get 0 points on, so you're not catching me.
We'll see.
Eddie, what was his score? What's his top
Johnny
score?
gets all the hate in first place.
57.
Tied for first.
What Doug? No, what Doug had.
Mm-hmm.
He last.
I know that, but what is
46.
this?
46.
46.
That's only 11. That's only 11 away, and we're only in week 5, baby. No
Hey,
crybaby.
Josh, how many more weeks I got? 2 more weeks? It'd be
3.
a month, huh?
3.
Three.
three.
Said it
He
last.
said it last
3?
week.
Counting tonight.
And see, he
Right.
didn't just
you're
hear.
right.
He didn't just hear me say that if he keeps picking like that, I may not catch
Oh,
Johnny.
you
but
going back on your words, huh?
well, I'm gonna catch somebody.
Going back on your words.
Yeah, you got him
That's
scared
what
now,
happens.
Johnny.
You
Got
talk
him
that
scared.
shit, get back up.
I'm catching somebody.
All right, guys. Now we're going to get on with our picks this week. And I believe we have a throwback game that they're going to be wearing the 1995 unis. And this is the first time they've met since 2019. And that is Florida State taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. Over and under is -7.5 for Florida State. I'm sorry, that's the spread, -7.5. Over and under 51.5. Florida State is favored. Matchup predictor shows Florida State at 60.4, Virginia at 39.6. I'll tell you what, guys, Morris, the quarterback Virginia, this is his 14, but he can sling that thing, man. He's got 1,050 yards, where Castellanos for Florida State only has 594 yards. But given that, I'm a Castellanos guy. Give me Florida State and the over.
You forgot that he's got 594 yards rushing as well, so that's
Mhm.
fine with that.
Virginia gonna shut that down.
Yeah. And they will in the second half because he won't play. Because Norvell's learned his lesson about quarterback. I'll take the 7.5 and the over.
The one thing that was making me a little iffy is, will y'all look ahead to the Miami game next week?
I've already thought about that.
And man, I'm still gonna ride Florida State the way they look. Defenses look good with the over.
I'm gonna go with Florida State. I'm gonna go under on this one.
That's not a bad idea, but I'm taking Florida State and I'm going with the over. I think it's going to be like a old school. If they're wearing the throwback uniforms, it's going to be like a Bobby Bowden score. They might put 70 up on them.
Ooh, Bobby Bowden, baby. There we go. Win one for the Gipper.
Yeah, so give me Florida State to cover. Give me the over.
Wasn't a bad coach.
This game is in
Best
Virginia.
coach I ever had. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, it
This
is.
game is Florida State on the road. Okay, have they been on the road this year? I don't think they have. Have they?
No.
They haven't played on the road yet, have they?
No.
Let's see.
I didn't
They
think
play
so.
Kent, East Tennessee, A&M. No, they ain't been on the road yet.
Right. Well, this is gonna show something here in that hook 7.5. I'm gonna still, with all that said, I'm gonna go with Florida State and the over.
I thought he was going the other.
No,
He
I had it wrote
he
down.
pulled
I need my
He
point.
pulled a Pat McAfee on you there.
I need my points.
He pulled a McAfee on you there.
Oh yeah, he got me.
I'll take the over.
Man, I know we're a college football show, but would somebody get Paul Skeens out of Pittsburgh, please?
No doubt.
You watching the game now?
I'm watching 4 of them, but he pitched 7 scoreless innings, 3 hits, 8 Ks. They take him out and they're losing 3-2 to the Reds.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets
Oh,
Pathetic, man.
Hey, give it time. Give it time. He'll be gone.
Hey,
Yeah, he might be gone after this year for real. Because they can get some good money out of him. So
you can get a
All right.
farm system for that guy.
that's right. Anybody's going. I'm surprised the Yankees ain't bidding on him. But
We will.
anyway,
We will.
They will first chance they get.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Second game on the schedule: TCU versus Arizona State. This is the first meeting since 1975, guys. TCU comes in at 3-0. Arizona State at 3-1. TCU favored on the matchup predictor at 50.6. That makes Arizona State 49.4. TCU has a quarterback named Hoover, and he is just that, baby. He slings it. He's 7,403. He's got 11 touchdowns and 2 INTs. Sam Levitt, on the other hand, has kind of been a disappointment, guys. He was a favorite in the Heisman early going. So he is 72 of 118, 6 touchdowns and 3 INTs. Arizona State is favored out in the desert by 1.5. The over and under is 56.5. Give me TCU and the over.
Man, that's great picks, champ. I can tell Tina made your picks. You're on track this week. As I said, we did the rankings. JB and Eddie and I, man, we've been on that TCU bandwagon, and I'm with you, man. I'll take the 1.5. I think Levitt's really missing Scatterboo in the running game. They don't have much of one, so he's having to improvise a lot. The Mississippi State game probably exposed a lot of things, and Sonny Dykes, being a great coach, will take full advantage of that. So I'm gonna take the 1.5 and the over as well.
Man, you stole what I was going to say. This shows how much Scatterboo meant to that team. I'm sticking with the TCU train and over.
I got Scatterboo on my fantasy team, man, and he's going to be all right.
He's gonna get you them short yardage touchdowns.
That's right. Yep.
He's gonna give you a headache too.
Well, true.
I'm gonna do the same pick. TCU and the over.
I'm big on TCU, but I also said Arizona State was going to be good at the beginning of the year, and I'm still sticking by that. But TCU, man, every time I've watched them this year, they're fast. They are a fast team. They fly to the ball. I'm going to take TCU. They are going to cover, but this is going to be closer than a lot of people think. I think it's going to be under, and I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around 27-20 score.
Damn, not so fast, huh?
But it's going to be a game.
Fixed it up. I don't know. This is in Tempe, Arizona. Arizona State. They're looking to get back on track here after Mississippi State deal. But I'm going to still have to go with TCU and 56.5. I'll take the over.
Oh shit!
At this rate, the rankings will change, but our rankings won't.
Can't these are some I had wrote down. We hadn't got to the couple I waited on.
Here's one he's probably waited on.
No, I got it wrote down.
Okay.
I can get it to you
USC
first if you
and
want.
Illinois. This is the first meeting since 2008. USC leads the series 11-2, guys. USC is favored on the open spread by only 1.5. Over and under is 56.5. Quarterback for USC is pretty good, fellas. I will say that. He's 68 of 96 with 9 touchdowns. Maivia, as I call him. I've heard others call him Mava or whatever. Altmaier still is a great quarterback for Illinois, too. But Illinois let me down last week, man. They had a big game against Indiana and didn't fucking show up. So, fuck Illinois. Give me USC, who's averaging 52.5 a game, and the over. Go Trojans.
I'm with you on this, champ. I think USC puts up a shit ton of points. That kid's going to sling it. Lincoln Riley's going to put something together. He won't have to worry about defense. Illinois doesn't have much of an offense, evidently. So I'll give up the 1.5 and take the over as well.
Yeah, we're finally going to disagree. Home game for Illinois. I'll take the lead from Mark and them because I got a feeling Johnny's going the same way. Give me Illinois to bounce back at home, and I'll take the over.
You did get 1 point.
Yeah, Coach, I'm going the same way. I don't know how you know, but yeah. I think Illinois is going to show up this week. Hopefully.
You got the over too?
Over, yeah.
I think Illinois will show up because it's a home game, but that's the only time that
That's the only reason.
Yeah, they'll be there. But I think Illinois is going to be the typical boring ass Illinois team that they always are. They're going to make decent drives, waste clock, not come away with any points. USC is going to beat them big. So give me USC to cover, but give me the under.
Well, this game here is in Champaign, man. You know, it's just different in Champaign. But
yeah,
the way they got their butts, that's got to be demoralizing. And you can talk about bounce back. It's going to be in their mind. They got their tails just kicked. And USC ain't going to slow down. They're not going to let off the pedal. They're going to come in there and they're going to wipe them out. That 1.5 is crazy. Give me USC and I'll take the over.
Name of the podcast. There you go, man. All right, on to our next game in a Big Ten matchup. As Ohio State takes on Washington. Both teams come in undefeated at 3-0. Matchup predictor shows Ohio State. Let me rephrase that. The Ohio State is 68.8. Washington at 31.2. This game is in Washington, folks. So at Husky Stadium might be a different story. Ohio State leads the all-time series 9-3. The last meeting was in 2019 in the Rose Bowl. Of course, we know they were both in different conferences then. Ohio State is favored by 13.5. Over and under is 48.5, guys. Two great quarterbacks are going to play in this game with Sam and Williams Jr. With that being said, give me Ohio State and the over.
Man, this is hard for me because first it's Big Ten.
Yeah.
Other than Nebraska and Penn State, I don't really know much about it. I really didn't even know Washington was back on the map after DeBoring went to Bama. But I'll take the Buckeyes and give up the 13.5, and I'll take the over as well.
Good pick, Kenny. Good pick.
Well, if your wife made yours, I'm gonna know why I guess you got 3 points.
I know my wife must have made your picks.
I cheated.
And mine will be short and sweet. Ohio State and the over.
Same here. Same here.
Uh-oh.
Ohio
Doug's going to be
State
on the
and over.
island.
I hate to pick Ohio State too. Yeah.
Well, Washington's coming in undefeated, and that's going to change real quickly after this weekend. They're going to get their ass whooped, only by a couple touchdowns. Ohio State will cover the spread, though. 35, 36, 20, somewhere in that area. They'll give up some points and give me the over.
Well, here's where I gain on a couple people here. Like I said about Texas, I don't think they're like a national power. They're a decent team. Okay, Ohio State barely beat them at home. Ohio State hadn't proven anything to me yet. They're going out to Washington, man. State of Washington's a mess. You know, they'll all get out there and Antifa to tackle them or something out there. I don't know.
You're right.
But you're going to be a little intimidated traveling out to the West Coast like that. I think Ohio State will win the game, but I think Washington hangs around. Give me Washington, and I'll take the over.
Oh, name of the podcast has come back. I'll take the over.
There's a theme of it tonight.
There you go. How many games is that? 4?
That's 4.
One
All
more.
right. One
No,
more.
we got 11.
All
We got 11 this week.
Oh, we do. We got 2 more, and then we'll take a sponsor break. All right, next
2
one is a big game in the SEC as Auburn takes on Texas A&M at College Station. Auburn comes in at 3-1. The Aggies, number 9 in the nation, I believe it was, are 3-0. Matchup predictor shows Auburn at 31.6. The Aggies at home, 68.4. We all know that College Station is a hard place to win.
Well,
Marcel Reed is showing it up. 58 of 99, 9 touchdowns and only 1 INT. And Jackson Arnold is kind of settled in to Gus Freeze's system and is doing a whole lot better at Auburn than he ever did at Oklahoma. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year. He's 69 of 101. The spread here is A&M favored by 6.5. The over and under is 46.5. This is one of those games I've been back and forth, sitting on the fence, and I don't know really which way to go. I think it's going to be a nail biter. I don't see it a 6.5 point game. Therefore, give me Auburn plus the 6.5 and give me the over as well.
Man, I'm with you, champ. I struggled. Auburn didn't play terrible in Norman last week.
Sure did not. That's a tough place to play.
It is. But it's not College Station.
No, it's a little tougher, I would say.
With that being said, you know, it comes down to me. I got to look at the 2 coaches. Who do I have faith in? Hugh Freeze, Elko. I'm taking Elko, and I'll give the 6.5. I think it's going to be the over. I think it's going to be a track meet. I think both quarterbacks are going to get up and down the field. That kid, Reed, for A&M, can sling it and run it. I agree that Arnold is settling in. I think there's going to be some points scored in this game.
A&M's got a hell of a receiver in Super Mario, too.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm. And Reed's another one. He's slowly climbing that Heisman every week. him alone, I trust him more. I'm riding Texas A&M in the over also.
So I'm gonna go the same way. Texas A&M and the over.
Just everybody catching me on this one. I'll be out on the island.
Yeah,
Depends on
I've
Josh.
no, I like Texas A&M a lot this year. I'm taking Texas A&M, and I'm taking the over.
Yeah, same thing here, man. That 12th man, Auburn, they're decent and they're gonna keep it fairly close, but A&M's gonna win by a touchdown, 10 points. So, and that's a heck of a win from even though Notre Dame's 1-2, whatever they've lost to Miami and A&M. Yeah, I got faith in A&M. I don't in Auburn just yet. Freeze has got to have a couple more years to get things going, maybe if he can. Give me Texas A&M, and I'll take the over.
Right on. All right. So next game on the schedule is Iowa and Indiana. Indiana at 4-0. The Hawkeyes at 3-1. Matchup predictor shows Indiana at 78.4. Iowa at 21.6. Wow. There are going to be
At home.
dogs. That is unusual. Mendoza, as we all talked about earlier, front leader for the Heisman now with 975 yards. He's 76 of 99 with 14 touchdowns, guys. Spread is Indiana -3.5. Over and under is 48 in the hook. 48 in the hook, guys. I don't care. Just give me Indiana and the over because Indiana can score, and they can score quick. They can score 48 by themselves.
Yeah,
Hey, what was the line on that real quick? I didn't update these
Three
sheets.
and, minus 3.5, Indiana.
Okay.
-3.5. The over and under is 48.5.
All right.
yeah, I'm with you, champ. This is gonna get ugly. Ignetti wasn't happy scoring 40 something on it in the first half. I would not stand too much of a chance.
Yeah, this is one of those we all shit on Iowa's offense. I don't think they can keep up. And another stat on Mendoza, he don't have any picks this year either. 14 touchdowns to no picks. So
That's
he's
right.
smart. He's accurate. I'm riding Indiana in the over.
Same here. Same pick.
Josh still studying. Look.
I am studying. All right.
He wants to go different. He wants to go different bad.
The only thing is that Iowa likes to run the damn ball. Again, that chews up clock. And it's the hook that I'm worried about. That right there is just what got me.
JB,
But yeah,
when you go 3 and out, you don't chew up a lot of clock.
Hey,
That's
and
true.
JB, Indiana will score in 30 seconds.
that's a good point too. That's two good. Hey, you know what? 2 good points right there. Give me Indiana. Give me the over.
We're here
Let's
to
make it
help.
done.
We're here to help, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you
Talk
what.
him into it, guys. Talk him into it.
I'll tell you what, though. We could have a community lock or we might not. Iowa last week, a lot of us took the under. How many did they score
got
last
the
week?
over.
30,
Yeah.
38,
Got the
34?
over.
Oh, yeah, they hit the over. They almost hit it by themselves. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
they scored like 30-some-odd points. Iowa did this. And they're playing at home against Indiana. Indiana's coming off that high. Man, we beat the number 9 team, Illinois. There's going to be a little bit of a letdown, but not that much of a letdown. We got a community lock because give me Indiana, and I'll take the over. Community lock.
Hey, anybody watching, we're 1-0 on community logs. Put your money on there.
There you go.
I had to do it. I had it marked.
Now it's time for our fine sponsorship. JB, give us what you got for the sponsors here tonight on I'll Take the Over podcast.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to go out to eat first thing. We're going to go to Assault and Battery Fish and Chips. We'll feed you and or whoop your ass at the same time. Assault and Battery Fish and Chips. How How about when you get home from having all those fish and chips and your toilet's clogged? Why don't I call the guys down at Royal Flush Plumbers? We're going to clear your deck and we'll go all in on it too. Royal Flush Plumbing.
Hey, I also
Yeah.
heard they said, you dump it, we pump
You, you dump it, we pump. That's right.
it.
We'll clean your pipes big time. Hey, you got a virus in your computer or something wrong with your stool? Why not call the guys down at Anal Tech? That's right, Anal Tech. We'll fix your computer and push your stool in at the same time.
Oh my God.
Now, how about treating your wife for a nice night out? Now, hey, listen, like I said, these are real companies. Real companies. Look them up. How about treating your wife or yourself to something nice? Why not take her to Hand Job Nail and Spa? That's where a happy ending is always guaranteed. And finally, you know them and you love them. Old Spice cologne. If it wasn't for your grandpa wearing it, you would never be on this fucking earth. Old Spice.
That's right. All right, that's not all. We got a couple more. Edwards Freight. What's that number, Doug?
We got Edwards Freight Service. I ain't seen no National Guard in Memphis yet, so don't you go. You call I'll haul. 573-922-0002.
Any car dealerships this week?
Man, we still got the 2013. We got the Subaru Outlander 2013, $6,000. But if you mention this show, you can buy it for $5,500. That's a heck of a deal.
5,500. Matt Duckworth's on here. He lives in Memphis as well. So, Matt,
Subarus. You take care of them, change oil. You're gonna get 300,000+ miles out of them.
for sure. And that's not all. We got one more. Manly's Meat Wagon, where nobody beats our meat but us. There you go. Thanks for the fine sponsors. Josh works extra hard every week to bring those to us, and we appreciate it. Thanks to each and every sponsor out there on I'll Take the Over podcast. Now we're going to move on with the rest of our picks, and we got another big game out here as Arizona takes on Iowa State. Both teams are undefeated. Arizona comes in at 3-0. Iowa State at 4-0. Both teams are coming off a big bye week. Of course, Iowa State played in week 0 there over in Dublin, I do believe, as they took on Kansas State. So they got a well-deserved break, and you could tell they were tired in their last game. But anyway, Iowa State favored on the matchup predictor at 61.3, Arizona at 38.7. The spread shows Iowa State favored at home by -7.5. Over and under is 49.5. This is the first meeting since 1968, guys. That is before I was even born. So therefore, but I like the Wildcats, man. Nifty 50, the quarterback, does a great job. He's got 6 touchdowns. He's 46 for 78. But Beck, on the other hand, he's 65 for 860 yards on the year, 7 touchdowns and 1 INT. To give me Arizona plus the 7.5 and the under. I got 24-21, Josh's favorite Wildcat.
That's why we're in first place, Mark.
That's right.
Hold on, let me get my pencil. Not so fast, my friend.
Not so fast.
I agree with you 100%. I like the quarterback, but unfortunately, his name is Rocco Beck. That kid's pretty good. That kid's pretty
Anthony Beck's son.
He is. So, and they're at home. I'm gonna give you the 7.5, but I'm with you. I'm gonna take the under.
So you think they're gonna win by more than 7?
27-10, around that.
27 what?
10. Yeah.
Wow. 27-10. Y'all heard that.
They'll bounce
This
back.
was
After
one.
tough matchup with the Indians.
Yeah,
Can't
the
say
hook
Indians.
got me on this one. I probably would have taken them at a touchdown, 6.5. Man, I'm riding Arizona with the +7.5, and I was going under on this one also.
Good pick. Good pick, Coach. Good pick.
1 point.
Same here. I'm going with the Wildcats and go the under.
Well, I said beginning of the year wasn't Arizona. It wasn't Arizona. It was Arizona State that was going to have a good year. But I also said Iowa State was going to have a good year too. I'm sticking with Iowa State. I think they're going to cover, but I'll take the under.
You got 3.
Yeah, this is one I didn't have wrote down. This is one of the ones that hook has bothered me because, like Eddie said, if it was 6.5, 6, if I, under a touchdown, then I would have had it written in Iowa State. But thinking about it here, listening to y'all, and being this is at Iowa State, I'm going to go ahead and say they cover the 7.5. I think Iowa State. This could be their year. I think they may end up taking the Big 12 this year. But yeah, I'm going to ride with Iowa State, but I'm going to take the over. I think it's going to be a little more, little more than 50 points scored here.
Whoa, there's Doug's wrist pick, Kenny. That is
Yeah,
a
I
wrist
gotta
Both
do-
teams are fresh.
Yeah,
pick. He's got to get out of there, don't he?
all of y'all took the under, so that pulled me to the over.
Mark,
You know, and what's the name of the show?
I'll take the over.
I'll take the over.
There you go.
That's 3 in a row. You've taken the over
I've taken
There
them
you
in
go.
every game so far
every game.
till the next one.
All right, and another big
Four.
one, guys. In the SEC is number 15, Tennessee at 3-1. Take on the upset-minded Mississippi State Bulldogs, guys.
Here we go with the
And
bell.
here we go. Tennessee favored on the matchup predictor at 73.7. So that leaves the Dogs a 26.3% chance to win this one. Over and under is 61.5. Tennessee favored by 9.5. Of course, Tennessee has Aguilar, who's having a great year. He's 78 of 117, 12 touchdowns, and 3 INTs. But Shaping on the other end, those Dogs have found their quarterback, 67 of 100, 7 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this game, guys. Tennessee is about to hear this all night long. Give me the
It's
Dogs
broken.
in the upset.
I didn't hear shit.
Plus
I didn't
9.5
either.
in the over.
I didn't hear it. We couldn't
It's
hear it.
broken.
Man, we done lost that Christmas spirit. We couldn't hear that bell.
Yeah, the bell didn't ring. No angel got his wing.
Did you go over or under, Mark?
Went over.
You got Mississippi State in the over?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
broke the balls inside.
Yeah, he broke
The
he
balls
broke
are
the cowbell. We can't hear shit.
Well, as I said last time, as somebody who's sat in that stadium with that guy right there, it is loud. But I don't think it's going to make any difference. So I'm going to take Tennessee and give the 9.5. But, man, I think it's going to be under because I don't think Mississippi State's going to score many points.
Damn. I mean, I got the same thing as Kenny. I was taking Tennessee to cover, and the under. I think Mississippi State comes back down to earth a little bit this week.
Yeah, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna take Tennessee too.
Oh,
But
don't worry, Johnny. It killed my soul.
because I don't like Tennessee. I'm gonna take the over on this one.
Well, as the song goes, the hook brings you back. I ain't gonna tell you no lies. Tennessee's gonna cover this game. They're gonna win by at least double digits. All right, at least yeah. I would say 10 to 15 points ish, somewhere in that area. Mississippi State's going to cover, or they're going to score a couple points here and there, but I think it's going to end up being about 60 as the game total. So give me Tennessee to cover and I'll give you a score of 37-23.
Good little pick. Man, this game here is in Stark Vegas, and unlike Mark's cowbell, them cowbells there going to be ringing loud. Everybody's going to hear them ringing, and Tennessee's going to hear them. Tennessee's good. I hate them. I can't stand them, but they do have a good team. But I tell you what, Mississippi State's turned it around. What are they, 4-0 now?
Yeah.
They're
Beat
going to make
Arizona
a
State.
they're going to make a statement that they're truly back. They could possibly pull this game out. I'm not going to call it and say you got the wrong team favored, but I think Mississippi State makes a heck of a game out of it. Give me the Bulldogs and give me the under.
Hey, just real quick though, who said Mississippi State was going to be good this year? Like, just real quick.
No, man, you just buried that. You didn't pick them.
Yeah, that's right. You can,
Hey, I don't
get
give a
that.
shit. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you right now. I said they were going to be good this year.
4
You
wins,
say
they've
that.
improved, right?
They've
That's
doubled.
right.
What they win
That's
2 or 3 last year.
Yeah, I
That-
think it was
that-
2.
That's what they're doing to people this year. They're freaking 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. They're shocking everybody.
Yeah, they've already surpassed last year's wins.
That's right.
All right, now we're going to get back down to our big 3 games of the week, man. And they got some good ones here now. We got Alabama and Georgia coming up. Matchup predictor shows Alabama at 45.2, Georgia at 54.8. Over and under is 53.5. Bulldogs of Georgia favored by 3.5 at home. Bama leads the all-time series at 44-26, and they're also on a 2-game winning streak. Stockton, the quarterback from Georgia, has 4 touchdowns, 721 yards, while Simpson of Alabama, he's having a good year, guys. He's 64 of 89, 9 touchdowns, 862 yards. With all that being said, give me Georgia and the under. Go Dogs.
Man, this one was actually tough for me. Because right now,
Yeah, me too.
I think Ty Simpson's probably playing as good as just about anybody at quarterback right now after his first game debacles. But we all know Kirby owns Bama with or without Saban. And this comes down to who do you trust more? And definitely going to trust Kirby. So I'm going to give the 3.5. And I'm going to take the over because I really think both quarterbacks can just straight sling it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this came down to me. What has Dover done in 2 years to make us trust them in a game like this? I do think that Simpson kid's good, but I'm going to ride Georgia to cover it, and I'm going with the over.
Hey, Georgia knows how to win big games. I mean, I'm going to go with Georgia, and I'm going to go with the over. I think it's going to be some scoring.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really good game. I'm glad it's a primetime game for sure.
Not at noon.
No. Can't do that with a game like this.
SEC don't have noon games.
Now,
Yeah,
Fox ain't messing with.
Yeah,
Well,
the lower
they
rated
do.
S-
They
SEC
do.
ESPN has noon games.
No. SEC still has
network, SEC network games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like it was already said, it comes down to Kirby and Kirby owning Bama, and that's the absolute truth. The only thing that really worries me is just going into overtime against Tennessee. That was kind of not like Georgia. They should have played like they're supposed to play. But they're going to. I think they're going to cover this. I think it's going to go over. So give me Georgia and the over.
All right. Well,
You're halfway right.
I'm off the top of my head here, and I may be wrong, but you say Kirby owns Alabama, this and da. I think out of the last 10 games, Alabama-Georgia games, I think Alabama's won 8, And like I said, I haven't looked this up. It's off the top of my head from y'all saying that. So I wouldn't go so far as to say Kirby owns Alabama because Kirby don't own Alabama. Alabama's way ahead. Last 10 games, I think it's at least 8 for Alabama. And
I'll let you
Georgia,
look that up, by the way.
do what now?
I'm gonna let you look that up. By the way, I'm not going to.
Hey,
Okay,
no. I'm
I will-
looking it up.
I
Wait,
will.
wait.
I will later. But like I said, I haven't looked that up.
Doug, hold on
Yeah.
1 second. Hold on. Kirby Smart's record against Alabama, 1-6.
1-6. Okay. I was thinking the last 10 that Alabama's won like 8 out of that, and that may predate Kirby even, but Alabama has generally owned Georgia is my point. But this is between the hedges and
And that was with
Alabama.
Nick Saban as quarterback, Coach O, right?
uh,
Yeah. Not
yeah.
DeBoer.
For the most of them. But anyhow, Bama, I don't know, man, because like I said, they beat Wisconsin, and the kid has looked good. It worries me because Georgia's defense looked really crappy against Tennessee. They gave up a lot of passing yards, and this
Yeah.
Simpson kid has started to look accurate. No matter who he's playing, I've watched a little bit of it, and he's thrown the ball, and he's thrown the ball good, and he's thrown the ball accurate. He's hitting receivers on time, and that kind of worries me. But I had this already wrote down, so I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stick with Georgia. I'm going to think they find a way to cover, and I'm going to go over. I think some points will be scored because, like, how many were scored in the Tennessee-Georgia game? Georgia usually has a monster defense, but, I think their secondary is a little bit weak, so they're going to give up some points, but they seem to always find a way to get back. Give me Georgia, and I'll take the over.
He is taking it over all night long, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All but one.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Semifinal game of the night. On our picks, LSU taking on those Ole Miss Rebels. This game is in Oxford, Mississippi. Both teams come in undefeated at 4-0. Matchup predictor shows LSU at 26.7. Ole Miss at 73.3. LSU favored by 1.5, and that's because they're at home. So basically, it's a pick 'em. Over and under is 56.5. LSU defense only giving up 10 points in 4 games. But Ole Miss offense has scored over 30 points a game. So something's got to give in this game, guys. With all that being said, give me the Rebels and the under.
There's some points I gained.
Did you say that? Well, I guess it has to be the under. LSU can't score. Shit, I had that wrong. No, I didn't. You said it's 55.5.
56.5.
56.
It is 56.5. Yeah.
36.5, and it ain't going over.
Yeah, because Ole Miss ain't scoring on that defense.
Sure is. Weeks will have pussy on the brain instead of football. Give me Ole Miss -1.5 and the under.
He done had that this weekend.
Probably won't after this week.
He had it right before that picture and right after that picture.
That's right. Hey, he's a legend for that too. That was awesome.
Probably having it right now.
As we speak.
Man,
Hey, here we
on
go,
this
man.
Tell your
That's
dad,
right.
tell your daddy I'm coming, and hell's
Look.
coming with me.
And as he's hammering it, he's saying, "Hotty damn toddy."
Probably his daddy's house.
Man, I'll make my picks short and sweet. Vegas, you got the right team favor. Choo choo, motherfucker. Give me the over 2.
Ole Miss is not favored, so they got the right team favored. You're taking.
Oh, hold on. I got Ole
Oh.
Miss favored.
No, Ole Miss
Yeah, that
is
was the
not
old
favored.
one. It had me all thrown off.
Ole Miss is not favored.
Ooh, I need to change.
Yeah,
So go ahead and say
LSU
it.
minus
You got the
minus a
right.
point and
You
a half.
got the wrong team favored.
That's right. That's right.
You
That's
took the
right.
over or under?
Never mind. Vegas, you got the wrong team favored. Give me the over in Ole Miss.
Hey, LSU can't run the ball. They keep on trying, and they just can't run the ball. I don't know why they don't switch it up, but hey, I'm not gonna get all into it. But give me Ole Miss and give me the over.
So,
I mean, do you even have to make a pick?
well, just I'm gonna say my piece here, but last year LSU barely got out of the fucking game with Ole Miss. They were evenly matched up. They needed overtime, and they won by a field goal to get away from there. Ole Miss, if you remember last year, they
Threw
were probably
threw a touchdown in overtime to win the game.
you want to look that up? Or you want me to?
I don't
Google
have
it.
to. I don't have to. I remember the game well. He threw a touchdown to tie the game and send it to overtime, and then Nuss threw a touchdown in overtime to win the game.
Please, somebody
Mhm.
Google it. Please. I
You
want
know,
to know.
it's no need to.
Too busy gambling.
Hell,
Last year.
I still got it on my TiVo. You want to come
October.
watch it?
Oh, yeah, you can come watch it again because the final score was 29-26 is what it was.
Yes, they kicked the field goal. Nuss threw a touchdown. We won by 3. No extra point was kicked.
He
So
said they
barely
won.
slipped by.
He threw a touchdown in overtime to win the game to Aaron Anderson.
Josh, who you
Hey.
pick?
So hey, listen, Ole Miss was the most talented team last year to not make the playoffs. They need a win like this to get them in this year, which is what they're going to do. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the hell are we? Flim flam, bam bam, Ole Miss, by damn. Give me Ole Miss to cover this motherfucker and give me the under.
Let's go Rebels.
You got 1 point there, buddy. You got 1 point. Anyhow, I remember the game well. I was in Cocoa Beach, Florida, watching it, and like I said, it's still on my TiVo. I could go watch it again if I want to. But anyway,
You
that's
better
beside,
so you can enjoy a
last
win.
year. Last year's beside the point because we gonna play this year, and last year Ole Miss was ranked high, and boy, they was undefeated, and they was coming in there. Both these coaches suck because you know why? They ain't neither one of them ever won the big one. Lame Train ain't even never been to the big one. He ain't even never made nothing. But LSU, 1.5, you can have your 1.5 because LSU is going to come in there. The defense is going to, Ole Piss defense can't stop nothing, man. It's like running water. You ain't they can't stop nothing. They ain't a beaver dam in sight for that. Ole Miss is going to suck it up. We're going to go in there and beat them at home 2:30 on ABC. LSU is going to step up and win this game, but the score's going to stay under. Give me LSU and the under. So you got a point.
Yes. All right, our last game on the schedule, guys, is a big one. It's a whiteout, and Penn State has won the last 6 whiteouts as they take on the Oregon Ducks. Both teams come undefeated. Oregon comes in at 4-0. The Nittany Lions at 3-0. Matchup predictor shows Oregon at 48.9. Penn State at 51.1. Over and under is 53.5. Penn State favored by 3.5. Josh, I believe the whiteout you were talking about was in 2019 when Penn State won against Michigan 28-21 in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin
Was that
is
the last time they beat Michigan?
Franklin
Probably.
is 4-20, guys, against AP top 10s. 1-17 in conference games. This is a conference game. So Franklin and his Penn State Nittany Lions do not show up in the big games. Therefore, give me the Ducks plus the 3.5 and give me the overs. Until Franklin can win a big game, I got to go with the Ducks.
JB, you and I have already had this conversation.
Yep.
Can't win the big game, James. I agree with Mark 100%. Until that actually happens, you can't. He's the sentimental favorite. Everybody wants him to win. We want him to do well, but he just can't prove
I
it.
like Coach
And,
Franklin.
I don't.
it don't bother me. He's in the Big Ten. Listen, I hope he does well and just stays there. But I'm with you, champ. Give me the Ducks in the 3.5. But man, I think it's going to be under because I just don't think Penn State can score enough points.
True.
Drew Aller
I
will
did a
throw
du-
picks.
Yeah, I think, and that's another thing I meant to add that the best quarterback for Penn State sitting in a Mizzou Tiger uniform.
Oh, I don't agree. I don't disagree there.
I did a Doug Edwards on this one. I didn't write anything down. I've been back and forth. I don't trust Franklin either. A wideout at home, shit, he's got to break through at some point. So I'm gonna
That's true.
go out on a limb here. I'm gonna take Penn State and the over.
Well, good. I feel good about my pick because every time Eddie goes, they got to break through. It's usually Clemson or somebody that hit the bed.
Lee Norris.
That's
Hey, Lee Norris gonna have a breakout day.
I'm good.
Lee
Thank
Norris.
Well,
Hey,
coming
he
out
did have a
party.
breakout day against Missouri. They just couldn't win.
Coming out party for Lee Norris.
JP, guess what game won't be in our parlay this weekend?
Oh, it better not be. It's like New Edition. You can count me out.
Count me out. I'm not even.
Indiana needs to be in that parlay.
They will.
Oh, it's gonna be different this year. I think Penn State's gonna do it. I picked them to win it this year. I'm going with Penn State, and I'm gonna go with the over.
I feel good about my pick now. You and Eddie both took them. I'm good.
Yeah, all right.
The people ahead of them picked it, Johnny.
Even when Eddie said, "Man, they got to show up this week," I'm good.
I might be 0 for 5 on that.
You just got Clemson.
What? Hey, Mark, again, what's the spread again?
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, it's a half. It's a half. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Best college football atmosphere in the country by far is a whiteout at Penn State, period. There is nothing that competes to it. Death Valley is very good. Absolutely. It's right up
been
there.
there?
But Penn State, you can't. I've been to 9 whiteouts, and I'm telling you, all of them have been live and hot, and it's amazing. Penn State's going. I really feel Penn State's going to win this game, but they're going to win it by a field goal, not 3.5. Last time I checked, 3.5 is not what a field goal equals to.
3.
27-24. I think Penn State's going to win, but give me Oregon because, as you guys know, in big games, I don't take Penn State with the points. I never do, never will. Give me Oregon plus the 3.5, but give me the under.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh. You can have a white out, a blue out, a yellow out, a purple out, a green out. Any kind of out you want. It ain't going to matter. Both these coaches suck because they ain't either one of them ever won the big one. But so we can't go by coaching because they both suck. We just got to go. We just got to go by the teams. Dan Lanning's won the big one.
Dan Lanning's going to be in Alabama next year.
Has he won the big one? No.
Pretty good fucking coach.
Has he ever won the big one? No, he sucks.
Just say he's a good fucking coach.
We've established he sucks. Okay,
well, I'm
so
not French, I don't know who we is. We didn't establish that.
Oh, if you ain't won the big one, you say you suck. He sucked. But anyhow, Penn State can have in whatever they want. Vegas, you got the wrong team favored. Oregon's coming across the country. They're gonna go in there and they're gonna whoop some Nittany Lion butt. Is what's gonna happen. Oregon gonna establish himself. Oregon should be up there 2 or 3 right now in the nation at least, and they're gonna show that they belong there. After this, and next week they will be there. We'll be talking about them. So give me Oregon and give me the over. They'll win this game by touchdown, probably.
Touchdown by Oregon, as Doug says. I agree with that statement, Doug.
Don't worry, because Penn State, that's just one loss. If you win out, you're still in the playoffs.
That's right. But they got to play the Ohio State.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
All right, guys, man, that's going to wrap up our
Whoa,
episode
whoa, whoa,
for
Mark,
tonight.
Mark.
Boy, you
Wait,
forgot to do something.
you gave
You
us a
gotta beat
homework
somebody.
assignment.
Oh, I did. That's right. You're right. We're going to talk about our personal top 5. Kenny, what do you got?
Coming in at number 5, I have Josh's Nittany Lions. Coming in at number 4, I have the Ohio State Buckeyes. Coming in at number 3, I have those well-coached Dan Lanning Oregon Ducks. Number 2, I have probably the best coach in college football right now, Kirby Smart.
He's one of the biggest. Yep.
And at
He is the
number 1,
best.
and at number 1, as of right now, through 4 weeks of football, I have the Miami Hurricanes.
Mario Crystal Ball will blow that.
I get it, but it was as of today, not into the season. As of today.
That's right. That's as of today.
Hard to argue with it with their wins.
Yep. And with it being as of today, I was going to do all Big Ten. I just couldn't make myself. I put Florida State at 5, blowout
God,
win over number 17 Bama. Indiana, you beat the number 23 team in the country by 50, 60 points. Put them at 4.
Well, they were number
Georgia
9
with that
when they
win
did.
over Tennessee. Miami, number 2. They beat the hell out of Notre Dame. And then I kept Ohio State number 1. I mean, they've got the win over Texas, who's currently number 10.
All right. My number 5 pick. I'm going to go crazy on this because top 25 don't mean shit to me.
Plays itself out.
Number 5, Indiana. Number 4, Florida State. They've been playing good football this year, I gotta say. Number 3, Georgia. Number 2, JB, the Penn State. And like Eddie say, Ohio State, I hate to do it, but they're still number 1 right now. I forgot about Miami. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, they're 6. They 6. They just barely out.
Here, I went a little crazy too, Johnny. So don't feel bad because this will be up for debate. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not the Missouri Tigers. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's
Best team. That's no SEC team.
They're 1.
Oh, yeah, I have SEC teams. Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't have the best one.
Texas A&M is number 5. That's who I got. I got Georgia is number 4. I got Oregon number 3. Miami's number 2, and the Ohio State Buckeyes is number 1.
Woo!
Let me get LSU than this.
I can't believe an undefeated best team in the SEC is not up there.
Because they're not the best team in the SEC.
Oh, I thought you said they were.
Oh, I thought I was talking about your team.
No, Missouri. You don't have Missouri in there. You got A&M, a second best team in the SEC.
As of right now, Missouri will be there at the end of the year.
Oh,
You mark my
okay.
words. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I got number 5 LSU, number 4 LSU, number 3 is LSU, number 2 is LSU, and number 1 in the nation is the LSU Fighting Tigers. Because no other team matters, baby. And the rankings really don't
Lord.
matter. I'm fine with how the rankings are right now because it's only week 5 coming up. There you go.
Oh, Lord.
Way to be subjective with those rose-colored glasses.
Yes, sir. I didn't do my homework. In other words,
You could have cheated because we gave you plenty of options.
That's all right. Give me number 5, the Oregon Ducks. Number 4, the LSU Fighting Tigers. Florida State's number 3 on my list.
You didn't have too much bourbon.
Miami's number 2. And number 1, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
yeah. Do y'all just give Ohio State because they're the defending champions? They hadn't lost yet. Is that what
I had
it
them
is?
at 4.
I
Well,
put them
I'm
1.
talking to the ones that put them at 1. Yeah.
knock the champs off their throne, and no matter
that's
what.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
A lot of
You gotta beat the man, ain't that right, Josh?
that's
right.
what I
Show
was
me.
just clarifying. That a
Josh,
lot
show
of
me,
it was from last year. I just want to clarify that. Not what they've done.
Yeah.
Not what they've done this year.
I had him at
They got to win over number 10 in the country.
Oh,
No matter how
okay.
it look.
Well, they got to
That's
win
what
over
I
number
did
one
mine
in the
based
country.
off of wins.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got him at 4, Dougie.
Miami has a couple better wins, but
Yeah.
They've got
The two
one
ranked.
ranked win right now. One. The only team ranked they've beat is Notre Dame. I'm going off of where they're ranked right now with my wins.
Okay.
You don't think Miami on a neutral field can beat Ohio State? So I'm thinking neutral field. I ain't talking about a home and all that shit.
Right.
You're not.
Who's the best team? Who's
I
the
just
best
don't
team
know.
on a neutral field?
I just really don't know how good Texas is, and I don't think they're that good. They do have a good defense.
I don't think they are either.
I think they're good, but I don't think they're top.
Arch
10
ain't
good.
what everybody thought he was in a big game.
That's
No.
right. Well,
No.
right now he's not.
Texas is
Something's
good
going
enough.
on
Texas
with him.
is good enough to get by. They're not good enough to put people away, and I think that's the problem we all look at.
Mhm.
Well, they ain't put nobody away but Kent State. So
Well, that's my point. I mean, they ain't played anybody either other than Ohio State, and they got put away. But
now Oklahoma's about to put Kent State away this weekend with their backup quarterback.
I tell you what, with Mateer going down, this was a good time in the schedule for him. If he had to miss 3 games, 4
You're
games,
right.
this was a very good time in the schedule for it to happen for Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I think
they caught a good
they
break.
can. I think they can squeak by without him with what they've got
Yeah.
coming up.
Had he been healthy, I'd have had them in the top 5 just as they beat Michigan.
Huh?
Michigan ain't crap.
when do they play somebody?
Who's that?
Texas.
Oklahoma?
tell you that.
I
Texas,
think like
Texas.
Doug said 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, Oklahoma. Yeah, it's
Oklahoma and Texas is October 11th. Then after that, they don't have anybody till Ole Miss and Tennessee. So Mateer will be back.
and Texas doesn't have anybody. They got Florida coming up, don't they?
Yeah, but let me ask you this: it's Mateer's thumb on his throwing arm. So how good's he gonna be when he does come back?
I think he'll be a fine. Yeah, Texas
Yeah.
has Florida this week.
Man, I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
So we
That's gonna
still
be-
won't know. We still won't know about Texas. Is my point.
Right. Then they get Oklahoma, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vandy, which y'all are high on. I'm not. But then they get Georgia. So we'll
Right.
you know, they're gonna run through a little stretch too.
Month or so down the line.
And they closed out with A&M. So
Yeah.
It's a monster game.
Yeah.
Where's that game at, Josh?
At Texas, I believe, this year.
yeah.
It is in
Yeah.
Dobbsville.
All right, that's going to conclude our podcast for tonight. I'll take the over podcast. It's Mark Manley. That is Kenny D, Eddie D, JB, Doug Evers, and Johnny Grissom saying
Go
so long
Tigers.
for I'll take the over podcast.
Don't forget LSU.
That's all, folks.